Waking up early has only benefited me and my lifestyle in so many ways. This was such a beautiful morning, bright enough too, especially because we're in spring now and getting that gorgeous light for most of the day. Having those couple of extra hours really helps me either finish productive tasks or simply get through those random little chores that sit in my head and quietly bother all day. My morning hours are usually used for a mix of things. Sometimes I finish them even before the day properly begins. Sometimes I use this time to prep meals for the whole day, and sometimes just to get a few things out of the way. After making the bed and putting things back in their place, I got moving. I started by heating some water in the kettle to make tea. While the tea brewed, I got a few smaller things done, like putting away the dishes that had been washed the night before. It's getting hotter by the day now, so I've also been watering the plants more often than before. Now my tea box was empty, so I quickly refilled it from the bigger jar. One of you asked me why I keep ginger on the countertop, and the reason is very simple. I use it for tea. I add it along with a few cardamom pods, so it's just easier when it's right here in front of me. And honestly, chai early in the morning is not just an activity, it's a feeling. The weather may be moving towards spring and summer, but there's still that little chill in the air, which means the feeling of chai and having chai doesn't go away. During the morning hours, I also like to light either an incense stick or an incense cone. The fragrance that slowly fills the air gives me so much calm and comfort. I feel like it creates a little mental tick in my head that says, okay, the day has started on a positive note. I bought these incense cones from India a while ago by the brand Mangaldeep, and I've been loving them. So now I think I can safely recommend them too. This is also the time of the day when we sit down, chat, and make plans for the day. I like writing down my tasks while having tea and figuring out what needs attention for the week. Around this time, we suddenly realized that the bedroom mirror had needed cleaning for so long, and because we had been procrastinating on small tasks like this, my best way out is the 2-minute rule. If I know something can be done in 2 minutes, I get up and finish it right then and there. So, right after tea, I went into the bedroom and got it done. I know it was such a random task, right? But somehow these are exactly the things that keep getting delayed if you don't pick them up the moment you notice them. This past week, we had two couples over on different days and we hosted them at home. We knew that for the next few days we weren't going to be hosting anyone anymore, so I decided to make the couch a bit more comfortable and set it up for the coming weekend because we were planning to binge watch a lot of shows and movies. We thought we'd take a little intentional vacation at home, so I wanted the couch to feel extra cozy. I used calmer colors like whites in the cushions and throws, and somehow it started feeling more like a living room than a drawing room, if you know what I mean. Like I said earlier, waking up early gives you those extra hours to finish what you want to finish, or even what you've been avoiding for days. Making some jeera powder was also on my list. If you have a cast iron pan, I'd recommend using that for roasting spices. I personally really like it. It gives the jeera powder a lovely brownish color and a deeper aroma. By jeera, I mean cumin seeds for those of you who don't know. I also made some labels for my spice drawer and chose a different color to separate the spices made at home from the store bought ones. So I really like these little things that I keep doing here and there, and they make my home making experience so much better.
If I wrote you a song, if I got every word perfectly weighted on a thin piece of paper, would it make any difference? Would it change for the better? If I wrote you a poem, if I posted a letter? Is it maybe because I never knew quite where I was?
I had set up my plants on this tall rack, and honestly, it was a bit of an experiment, I won't deny. I placed one pot each on the second and third tier, and two pots on the top tier. Surprisingly, the ones at the bottom have become much bigger and bushier, and you can't even tell they were placed on the lower shelves. I thought they wouldn't get light, so they wouldn't bloom enough. They've been doing really well, in fact, especially now that we're getting more sunlight as well. It's genuinely so joyful to visit the balcony every morning these days and water these colorful blooms.
If I told you that
Speaking of more sunlight, it is definitely getting warmer inside the home too. Homes here in Europe are much smaller, usually have wooden flooring, double lined windows. All of this are designed to retain heat. So, during summer, it can get a little uncomfortable. Thankfully, these days we get a lot of portable fans. We've installed one in the bedroom and one in this section.
I now, 'cause what am I supposed to do if you were
Since I was already working on making this area more comfortable for movie watching, I removed this side chair as well. Now, this corner usually doesn't get vacuumed and cleaned as often, so I thought it was a good time to wipe everything down.
the only one for you?
Once I attached the fan back here, the breeze felt so comforting after all that work.
If you were not the one for me, then tell me now what I could do. Tell me you're the one for me now. I pray that you believe it.
The other day I also went to the nearby plant market. I've shown it in a couple of my other videos. This time I didn't shoot inside the store, but they have such a gorgeous collection of plants, especially during spring. Somehow I managed to control myself and only bought 2 plants this time. IKEA also had the same plants and I saw them there too.
Perfectly weighted on a thin piece of paper.
If you're thinking of adding more plants to your home, this is the perfect time. This way they get a chance to adjust to your home environment before the season properly changes into summer. I also quickly refilled the humidifier. These days I've been using it a lot at home and it removes the dryness from the air really quickly, which is such a plus. Does this happen to you too? You start by thinking, okay, I'll just clean this space, dust it, and move on. But then somehow you're not able to move on. Instead, you suddenly find yourself decorating that corner because now that it's clean, it deserves a little something. For me, I had started with just wiping the dust from the door, and before I knew it, I was changing the runner under the air fryer and rearranging all the jars in that section. I think that's how decoration works for me. I never really set out to decorate a corner from scratch. Usually when I'm cleaning an area or doing some small task, I end up adding a little more decor or making small changes around it. By now, I have quite a few ceramic jars, mostly in pairs, and I keep shuffling them around. And if you're wondering what they're doing here next to the air fryer, they basically store snacks and dry snacks that many Indian homes make and keep, like namkeens and biscuits. Every single time I decorate and clean up my living room corner shelf, so many of you ask me for the link to this ladder shelf. I've added one link for Amazon India and one for Amazon Germany as well this time in the description box. It's easily available and you can decorate this kind of shelf in so many different ways. Here you can see what I'm doing. I'm starting by placing the pots first, with the plants arranged in an alternate style, one on each side of each shelf. After adding the plants, I'll add other things like some books and eventually a little more decor. This way the whole process feels more structured and it becomes much easier to restyle or rearrange a space. I also thought I'd quickly share this tip with you. If you want to decorate your mandir area, one thing I like to do is look for marble pieces whenever I'm out shopping. It could be any kind of marble platter, a marble chakla or something similar. So I found this smaller marble platter which is smaller than the traditional chakla that we get, and it works beautifully as a base for the idol. I also found another rectangular one that works as another base. I feel that instead of placing the idols directly, this gives them a little height and a bit more definition to the overall setup. So I thought I'd share this quick tip with you all. Honestly, it wasn't much later that most of my tasks and random chores were done for the day. I felt so satisfied and accomplished because even before the day had properly started, most of these little pending things were already taken care of. The house was clean and decorated, and the only last task left was dusting off the fan. Since it's black, I find myself cleaning it more often, and with that, the day had started on such a beautiful note. I was all set up for the upcoming weekend, the house was sorted, random chores done, and now I had plans to make some interesting meals. I hope you enjoyed watching today's video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. It truly means a lot to me. Until next time, here's Home Gupshup signing off.